being shit down the barrel. I named that gun right America. Armed with the inkjet, I'm flaring up in my element. We losing brothers to bullshit. We need protection because real niggas is rare enough. I rewrite the narrative. I conquer that feet alone. Got the needle jumping like bungee. I'm in the field like I'm hunting. The work is dope off the burner. I'm calculated. I'm talking numbers. Pray for longevity. Spit to somebody's deity. Broke it down as my therapy. Yeah, deep and cool with my energy. I saw you at the shit. Talking dense, I'm trying to make sense of it. My stomach turning between its lit and the dissonance. I know some people that feel it sick just existing here. Brain blister, been caught up deep in the thick of it. Our lanes switch through the fog, it's hard to see where I'm headed. But fuck it, ain't no turning back, the past is where we've been. It feel like something missing, and I've been out here on the impossible mission. My head down to myself, and I smile to stay in the moment while trying to stay up my feelings. Trying to boost my subscribers, I'm trying to maintain the vision. People that know me closest live different than what they show me. It's hard to feel like they know me when I'm just scrolling through images. Truth be told, I feel pain, but I'm on the pinnacle. Been chasing this music thing for a minute though. Know some good people that never see success. And here I am sitting worried about show appearances. With everything crazy, you still my source of peace. You filter out the lows, you give me what I need. We'll give you the world, but it don't belong to me. It's feeling like it's love, if not, it's the closest I'll be. I saw it. I just lost it.
I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't home with my soul. On the road, I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't home with my soul. On the road, I can't sit still for a minute. I'm so set on indifference. Keep it Charlie, stay down with them kids. Let's get around like it's the 80s. Right round, let's keep spinning. Let's keep playing these games that we don't want to finish. And I'm sorry if that's bound to be bitter, but I am to the core. You want the whole damn thing, then you asking for more. You want that old jive swing, you take up all of the floor. I'm fine with standing at the edge of the door. You be the life of the party. I blend in with the core. You drink it all the Bacardi. Let's take it back before it started. You want the love, I don't got it. I'm so on the road. You screaming, stay. Baby, please don't go. Don't think it's in me to listen to flow. It's so different, the distance we roam into zones where nothing can hurt anymore. I just wish I was home when I stepped through front door, but instead I'm alone and completely unsure. And even though you're screaming out with the best of intentions, I don't get it. Why do you always gotta ask me to stay? Why you always gotta go? Playing house, this ain't a home with your soul on the road. Say, why you always gotta go? Playing house, this ain't a home with your soul on the road. Me, I've been lost in my thoughts, and my thoughts they too scared.
All right, y'all know what it is. It's 6:30. I'm reporting stuff that's secondhand, but hey, it's my first response and my first reaction. So in real talk, it's a reaction news show. Whatever. Cue the opening. God dang it. Where the damn opening?
Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. Win. I'm on 10.
Hey, what's up? I decided to change up my look and change up my location. And if you looked at my hand, I wish I'd been drinking, but I haven't. I do have a drink in my hand. It ain't real because it'd have been on the ground by now. I've been trying to put this up here for a minute, but I couldn't because I forgot where I placed it. So yeah, go check out this channel here. Very interesting woman. House of Queens TV 318 Red. Go check her channel out. She be doing all kinds of different things. You couldn't really sector this woman. She's into everything. Girl, you going to need a brace from real talk. My hair is actually going to be a little like this, but not as big. I mean, there's like only one or two people that actually design this hair. I would need a stronger computer and time to actually design hair for more melanated people. So I beggars can't be choosers. That's all I can say. Let me put that page up there one more time. But thank you again. And yes, happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there, not the people that forgot to wear a condom or didn't pay attention to the condition of the condom. You know who the hell you people are. And I know people be telling me not to do this, but happy Father's Day to the women who unfortunately had to take on that role as well. Y'all know who y'all are. I got one. She refuses to take the acclaimed real southern woman. She be saying some crazy ass shit, and I'll show y'all in a little bit. But yeah, my mom's very respectful. She gangster like that. Anyways, let's move into the first story. Y'all know it was already reported the day I came on last time. And let me repeat, the Wednesday show this week will not come on. I will actually be coming on Tuesday. I decided to take off Juneteenth. So Tuesday night, I will be on. I'll be able to be on extra long. I'll be able to have all the crazy conversations you want to have with me. I will be on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. If you are in Central Time, that is 5:30. If you are in Mountain Time, that is 4:30. And if you are in Western Time, well, damn, you up early, and I would still be at work if I was over there, but I'll be there at 3:30 live on Tuesday, just letting y'all know. So anyways, yes, the real mamas, that was the father and the mother to the child. Exactly. I ain't even gonna lie, I got a lot of my soft nurturing from my grandma, which was my father's mother. It's kind of fucked up. It's like, how the hell did your mama step up for you? But that's neither here nor there. And if anybody from that family hears that, I stand on what I said, god dang it. Anyways, let's move on to the next story.
And then the smoke got me.
So, y'all, this was reported before I got a chance to get a hold of it. And so I went on live and people were talking about this. Y'all probably recognize these women. Viola Ford Fletcher was in the center. Leslie Benningfield Randall, and they both were from the Oklahoma massacre, the Tulsa Race Massacre. Yeah. So this was reported on the 12th. I missed it. Like I said, it came out the day I came on, but I have been hearing about it and I'm determined to report on it even further. The Oklahoma Supreme Court on Wednesday dismissed the lawsuit of the last two. Y'all know you got to be stingy as fuck. You are just stingy as hell if you can't give at least two people reparation. They ain't asking for all of it. Just two. You motherfuckers. The fact that they survived, they should have a goddamn medal. Anyways, the last two survivors of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. My grandma was born that year. Dampening the hope of advocates for racial justice that the government would make amends for one of the worst single acts of violence against Black people in the U.S. history. Can we talk about Florida and using newborns as alligator bait? Can we talk about that? I think that's pretty fucking bad too. The 9-member court upheld a decision made by a district court judge in Tulsa last year, you dirty bastard, you, ruling that the plaintiff's grievance, although legitimate, did not fall within the scope of the state's public nuisance statute. Whew. See a strong woman as Tuesday and keep calling women strong. She have endured a lot. Yes, girl. I'm telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now. This is some bullshit here, dude. I'm just saying. This is worse than a nuisance. You damn near wiped out a whole goddamn city. My bad. I was trying to say Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be on Tuesday. This week. Usually I'll be on Wednesdays, but this week I want to observe Juneteenth. And I also want to publicly say I am no longer celebrating the 4th of July. I will observe the fact that I can't go to work, but I'm still getting paid. So, fuck you. But I'm relaxing. I'm not observing none of that shit. Because, I mean, if you really look at the history of all these damn holidays, don't look at it if you want to enjoy these holidays. I'm telling you right now. But if you look at the history of a lot of these fucking holidays, you ain't gonna want to celebrate that shit. No, I will be celebrating December 6th, as in December 6th, 1865, when we were ratified and we were no longer considered actual slaves and below human. I need to look it up even further. I'm not sure, but I think that was when y'all stopped calling us 3/5 of a person, but I need to look it up again. But anyways, that's when I will be celebrating. So if y'all want to hang out with me on December 6th, check me out. Ask me what I'm doing. I'll make sure I'm free just to chill out with y'all. You do have to excuse me. My internet is fucking up again. I don't know if my little roommate's been chewing on it or if I need to just go ahead and move the server. But the modem, whatever. But yeah, we'll figure that one out. Either that or YouTube is fucking with me. One or the other. Okay, so messages left Wednesday with the spokesperson for the city of Tulsa and survivors attorney Demario Solomon Simmons were not immediately returned. The suit was an attempt to force the city of Tulsa and others to make recompense for the destruction by a white mob for once thriving black district known as Greenwood. In 1921, on May 31st and June 1st, the white mob, including some people hastily deputized by authorities, looted and burned the district, which was referred to as Black Wall Street. The internet been messing up around the world. Okay, glad to know it wasn't just me. I was about to say, I got another shitty ass company. Because, girl, let me tell you, I canceled my shit and the motherfuckers still trying to collect after I canceled that shit. After I returned all of it, they talking about you still owe us a month. Bitch, I didn't get that month's worth of quality. You better kiss my ass, Cox. Yeah, I'll tell on y'all asses. Shit. Anyways, where was I? Wasn't Cox, it was the ones that bought Cox. I forgot their name. Bullshit, y'all motherfuckers still calling my ass. I do not answer no 225 numbers. Fuck you. Anyways, as many as 300 Black Tulsans were unalived and thousands of survivors were forced for a time into internment camps overseen by the National Guard. Burned bricks and fragments of church basements are about all that survive today of the more than 30 block historically black district. Man, I can't read it, so fucked up. Two survivors of the attack, Leslie Benningfield Randall and Viola Fletcher, who are now both over 100 years old, bless you, sued in 2020 with the hope of seeing what their attorney called justice in their lifetime. The third plaintiff, Hughes Van Ellis, died unalived last year at age 102. Man, they holding on. Y'all should, you know what? I hate this country. And y'all can kiss my ass. I ain't got nowhere else to go because you brought me here illegally, motherfucker. And the other part of me, you basically tricked and massacred. Fucktards. The lawsuit was brought under Oklahoma public nuisance law, arguing that the actions of the white mob continue to affect the city today. It contended that Tulsa's long history of racial division and tension stemmed from the massacre. The city and insurance companies never compensated victims for their losses, and the massacre ultimately resulted in racial and economic disparities that still exist today. The lawsuit argued it sought a detailed accounting of the property and wealth loss or stolen in the massacre. You know what? Y'all motherfuckers always want to blame brown people for looting and shit, but why is it in history it's always you? I'm just wondering, why is it always y'all? And I'm not saying all white people. I'm saying these motherfuckers that always got something to say. Why is it always y'all? Because I know it's y'all that are complaining about it. Why is it always y'all that are sitting up there talking about this shit? Like the motherfucker in California trying to hold up reparations. Your ass is Mexican, motherfucker. They didn't want us around them, but they accept our money. Girl, the problem is that these motherfuckers wasn't even fucking with them. We had found our own area. We was not fucking with them. We wasn't around these bitches. They came into our hood and fucked us up. That's what I'm saying. Got me so triggered. I woke up one of my babies. Go back to sleep, you little badass. Anyways, it sought a detailed accounting of the property and wealth of a lost or stolen in the massacre and the construction of a hospital in North Tulsa and the creation of the victims' compensation fund, among other things. And y'all assholes decided. So we built our own community and you can exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. We fucking start doing shit. You tell us to go do something of our own accord. And then when we do that shit, you can't stand it because we did it better. Motherfuckers, you brought us over here for a reason because you couldn't do it and you couldn't get other motherfuckers to do it. So we did it. Then they say, you didn't build this country. My ass, motherfuckers. Anyways, it's more fuckery. Now we gotta look at our own people now. Now we're gonna look at our own people. So don't think I'm just attacking them, the lighter people, the melanin deficient. I'm attacking our people too when it's ninjas. I hate ninjas. It's black excellence all the way over here. Let's go.
Emotional content.
So a mom gets 84 years after 5-year-old daughter's remains are found in a closet. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This was reported 2 days ago. A Colorado mother has been sentenced for unaliving her 5-year-old daughter. You ain't got no relatives you could have gave that child to. You couldn't have put the child on adoption, left him or her at the damn fire department and just been like, you don't know who the fuck I am. I never really was your mama. You couldn't figure something out that would alleviate your burden without unaliving a poor child. So I'm all about potential, people. And unaliving a child is like, you don't know what that child could grow up to be. Maybe they would be the next president, the next person to cure a disease, the next person to do something great. And then they could be another goddamn drought. But either way it goes. Who you looking at? Hattie looking at me. Hattie looking at me with your little lazy behind. Anyways, according to People, Alexis Tanyelle Nelson, 28, was sentenced to 84 years in prison after pleading guilty to second-degree unaliving, tampering with an unalived body, and attempting to influence public servant in connection to the unaliving of her daughter, Mahalie Hobbs. Girl, you missed it. I just talked about Tulsa. I would never question God, but how he allows someone to even birth a child. That's what I'm saying. And that's been a question. God does things we don't understand. And he tends to bring home babies faster. So just imagine what he gives people. Okay, here we go. He gives everyone free will, which means we don't know if this person will use that free will to be a good person or just be a jackass. At one point, they have a choice to make. They can take either way down the road is what I'm saying. And if they choose to take that fucked up road, unfortunately, God has given them that choice. So I'll start over after the live. And that's wonderful because right now I have a cat trying to maul my arm. Once she stops trying to taste, okay, now she's tasting her feet. And I don't know what to say. I pray to God I don't taste like cat feet. Who knows what they do when I'm asleep? Probably run all over me. Anyways, Nelson's sentence comes after the Aurora Police Department found Hobbs' charred remains in charred. So you couldn't just let, as I say almost every week and almost every time, there's a special place in hell for you. I'm just letting you know. In Nelson's apartment during a wellness check. The wellness check was requested by Nelson's mother, who said her daughter made a concerning statement to her in a text message. The grandmother also said she hadn't heard or seen Hobbs, which is the granddaughter, in roughly 3 weeks. During the welfare check, Nelson initially claimed that she had put Hobbs up for adoption, which you should have done if you were going to do this bullshit here. let's see here now. What do you say? Where was I? Adoption. I lost my spot. I will pay attention to you in a moment. Authorities then contacted the adoption agency, and they claimed they had no contact or case file with Nelson or her daughter, according to a press release. Officials returned to Nelson's home where they found an odor coming from the closet. Inside a bag, detectives found the charred human remains of Nelson's daughter. Bone fragments and ashes were also located inside Nelson's fireplace. Something wrong with you, lady. The release said, as part of her plea deal, Nelson's trial dates were vacated and she won't have the possibility to appeal. This mother knew about available adoption programs that could have cared for this 5-year-old, but instead she chose murder. District Attorney John Kellner said, while there is no way to fully comprehend what turned this mother into a monster, and that's exactly what she is. It was amazingly hot and boring, but relaxing to travel this week. So, oh, you traveled. That's great. I think some of the other people in my job are now vacating, so it'll be quieter. I'm so glad. Anyways, this mother, she deserves to spend several decades behind bars for the unspeakable crime she committed. I don't know. I kind of feel like she should be burn her legs, burn her feet, personally, in my opinion. You burned a whole baby to death to unalive. Burn your feet. Burn your feet. I think your feet should be burnt, in my opinion. You should have no feet. Burn your feet. That's it. You took that child's life. We should take your feet. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, but you can kiss my ass. Burn her feet. Burn her feet straight off while she's alive. Tie her up. Burn her feet. If she passes the hell out, let her wake up again. Burn her feet. Fuck it. You took a baby out of this world that didn't need to be took out because you didn't know how to take care of a child. Burn her feet. It's fuckery tonight, and I'm still irritated. I got good news. It is Father's Day. And for those fathers who actually take care of their kids, I had a homeboy, God bless his soul. His name is James. He unfortunately left this world. I don't know if he deleted himself or not, but he took care of them kids more than I'd seen them damn mamas take care of them. And he was only 23. Took care of 3 kids from 2 baby mamas. That's all I can say. Praise God and all was well. Have fun. Be safe. Yes, very good. But anyways, on to more fuckery, y'all. It ain't over. So a white man, I saw this on the news and I was shocked that I actually got a hold of it. White man plotted to pew pew up Atlanta concert to start a race war, feds say. What I told y'all. My mama said this before. Y'all gonna keep fucking around until it actually happens. You need to leave some of these people alone because these ain't the same these ain't the same Negroes. These ain't the same black folks. These ain't the same good ones that y'all used to. These motherfuckers done changed during the generations. Some of them done came wimps, and some of them are fucking mercenaries. I'm just letting you know. So you and your little group in the white outfits might want to back the fuck up off of some of these damn kids. Because they ain't the same as some of us. I'm going to tell you right shit. I ain't the same as my mama, real talking. She ain't the same as my mama and her mama threatened a white man to get off her land or she was gonna shoot him. And I'm just saying that's gangster. So can you imagine how my mama was? Black people having a race war every time they walk out the door. Pretty much. The only problem is we ain't trying to eliminate nobody. Everybody trying to eliminate us. That's the problem. So an Arizona force multiplier vendor, you know what the word is, a blicky, allegedly plotted to target black people in a mass pew-pew at Atlanta concert in hopes of starting a race war. Okay, Marilyn Manson, part 5. Yeah. On Tuesday, June 11th, 58-year-old Mark Adams Prieto was indicted by a federal grand jury on charges of firearms trafficking, transfers of a firearm for use in a hate crime, and possession of an unregistered firearm per HuffPost. Can we talk about the fact that yet we still do not have a hate crime law for us? Yet you bastards keep finding these motherfuckers that be taking target on us, but yet we still don't have a goddamn law like everybody else. When the fuck are y'all gonna figure this shit out? If anybody deserves some fucking respect, I believe it is the black race. And when I say black, I'm not talking about the diaspora. I'm sorry, but I feel like we're black. Okay, we don't know what fucking country we're from. All we know is we were born in this fucker, and motherfuckers ain't treated us with respect and God knows how long. And all we can do is sit back and pray to God that we ain't the next one to go out. Shit. That is the black life. If your ass was born as a black person here in the US and you ain't got no clue who the hell your background is from, well, welcome, you're black. You can't even go back and say, well, I'm this, motherfucker. You so fucking mixed up. Your ass is black. That's what it is. And that's basically what the color black is. All colors mixed up. We black. I know other people say because their skin is brown and shit, they black, but no, I consider black a fucking culture. It's an American culture. It's an American culture that was born of dumb shit. That's what I'll say. Very dumb shit. But anyways, the indictment came after the dumbass was arrested last month for supplying force multipliers to federal informants in his plot to attack black people at a concert in Atlanta. Federal prosecutors said the dumbass told the individuals that he'd hoped to unalive as many people as possible and wanted to leave the Confederate flags, Ku Klux Klan propaganda, and other offensive rhetoric at the scene of the pew pew to incite a race war. In his mind, it had to be irrevocably. Give me a second here. Giving black people a hate bill. It's almost like giving us our 40 acres. Oh, so you're saying it'll never happen, even though it's owed to us. Of course. Thank you very much. It's kind of fucked up that I caught all of that with that damn statement. And motherfuckers sitting up here not realizing how easy it is to catch on to that shit. God dang it, I hate this country. The dumbass did not know that the individuals, I'm not saying his name, they can kiss my ass. Prosecutors further alleged that the dumbass specifically chose which city to target and the blickies the group would use in the pew pew. Dumbass did not know the individuals were working with the government, but instead believed they were shared his racist beliefs and wanted to commit a mass pew pew to incite a race war. The U.S. Attorney Office in Arizona said in a statement, following his arrest, the dumbass admitted that he planned Atlanta mass pew pew, but said it was only a fantasy and he didn't have plans to go through with it. The devil is a lie. Dumbass's attorney argued that the feds didn't have adequate proof that his plot wasn't more than a fantasy or that he was a danger to the public. Man, I seen some of his past tweets. That motherfucker was not fantasizing. Even if true, dumbass shouldn't be denied bail because of his alleged racist beliefs. Yes, he should. This motherfucker tried to take a bunch of lives. Do you know how much potential? I'm all about potential, motherfucker. However, a judge disagreed, ordering dumbass to remain in jail. Somebody go beat his ass up. Break his ankles. I'm all about fucking up people's transportation mobility right now. That's where I am. I'm in my fuck your feet up era. I'm gonna fuck your damn feet up. You keep fucking around, I'm gonna fuck your damn ankles. I'm gonna burn your feet off. You fuck up bad enough, it's all about your feet at this point for me. God dang it. I'm just saying, I'm tired of it. What you doing, Mavis? Is that Mavis? No, that's Hattie. Like they should keep his ass. Exactly. Keep his ass in jail. I saw some of them damn tweets talking about wow, he chose Atlanta because all the ends got tired of being in the north and decided to go to Atlanta, and that's why he picked it. He said that they ruined Atlanta. No, this motherfucker was planning that shit. He had the ability. He had the resources. Give me a second. I need to drink something. Man, I wish this was something else. Ooh, I wish I was lit, but I gotta work tomorrow. Anyways, here we go. More shit. I'm just saying, more shit. So cops, I'm not sure if I'm reading this right. Cop shot arrested black man during mental health crisis, lawsuit says. I don't understand that damn title. Shit. That's too much shit going on at once. The Pittsburgh, California Police Department is facing a lawsuit alleging the cop unjustly pew-pewed a black man, well, that makes more sense, while he was experiencing a mental health crisis per NBC Bay Area. See, this is why I'm telling y'all need to better train these motherfuckers. The lawsuit stems from the 2022 pew-pew of Ashton Porter, who had flown from Georgia to California to check into a Pittsburgh hotel. Porter said he started to experience a mental health crisis in his hotel, prompting his family to call police for help. He was ultimately pew-pewed twice and arrested. How you get well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you. You already pew-pewed him. Then you're going to arrest him? Man, you better take his ass to the hospital. They need to hire someone specifically for that area in the Department of Mental Health. Exactly. You know what? You just want to fuck with something. Excuse me, I'm talking to my fur baby. You just want to fuck with something. Get your ass on, Hattie. Anyways, where was I? I did not hurt Hattie. I just grabbed her. Not hard either. I just grabbed her. And she looked at me stupid, and then she walked away. Motherfucker. Anyways, Porter said he started to experience a mental health crisis in the hotel, prompting his family to call police for help. He was ultimately, why didn't you call the ambulance? I think that would have been better because this is ridiculous here. Me and my family called the police because my dad was very stressed. Porter's daughter, Natalia Metz, said, we just wanted to help to know where he was, and they did the total opposite. Police alleged that they initially received a call from the hotel after Porter refused to leave his room. However, Porter's claims said he was exhibiting clear signs of mental health crisis. Porter said he told police that he was scared and concerned people were out to get him. You better be careful, cuz them cats good at slapping people. Girl, who you telling? Who you telling, girl? I have a scar between my titties to this day because I was bathing one. Sheesh. Ain't nothing wrong with the clean. Anyways, I'm sorry, that was boom. Video from Porter's lawyers show police promising to not hurt him if he came out of his room. Former police officer Ernesto Mejia Orozco opened fire against Porter after 20 hours of negotiations, which included tear gas deployments. What is wrong with y'all? Police previously claimed that Porter was pew-pewed after the de-escalation tactics failed to work before the gunshots. Porter was allegedly hit with rubber bullets and wielded a knife at police. Porter's attorney said their client was shielding himself from the rubber bullets. According to the attorney, video shows Porter raising his hands in surrender. They said police escalated the situation and sent mental health professionals away. That was your problem, and now you need your ass sued. I hope you lose your lawsuit, you jackasses. I'm telling you, fuck defund the police. Retrain these motherfuckers or fire them. Weed these motherfuckers out because you got some good police. But then you got a lot of assholes. At least that's what we've seen. We've seen a lot of assholes. How do you take your ass to sleep? Your sister is asleep. Watch your sister drive me crazy all night. I ain't gonna have no sleep. I just know it. Anyways, Porter's attorney said their client was shielding himself. Okay, I already read that. The police pivoted from this being a wellness call where mental health professionals who are duly trained to take care of this incident into it being police operation with SWAT. Adante Pointer, Porter's lawyer, said in a statement. So basically, these bastards decided instead of bringing professionals who could take care of the situation, you decided just to go ahead and deal with the SWAT team who just basically act like a bunch of ruffians without thinking about shit. I'm surprised not as many people have been pew-pewed from those SWAT raids. So glad I don't go online live because y'all motherfuckers ain't getting me. Fuck that. I'll probably go off from a heart attack because I got a hole in my heart, damn it. Porter was arrested on several charges, all of which were later dropped. His lawsuit names 4 Pittsburgh police officers, the police department, and the city as defendants. As you should, motherfucker. What kind of issue is that? The man told you he was going through a mental health crisis. His family told you he was going through a mental crisis. And you go and try to unalive him. That was it. That was the intent, you bastards. Shit. Anyways, here we go. More fuckery. You're going to be pissed by the end of this, just like me. More fuckery goes. So a white man sentenced for sending racist messages to interracial couple. Man, leave everybody the fuck alone. And Jesus, he's from Massachusetts. Anyways, a Massachusetts man has been sentenced for sending racist and threatening messages to an interracial couple on social media. According to the Atlanta Black Star, 48-year-old Stephen, don't know his last name, not gonna say it, was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison after pleading guilty to several charges, including threatening to injure a person in another state and witness and victim intimidation. So let me get this straight. You ain't got shit to do but fuck with people in a whole nother damn state. What kind of bullshit is this? So you just gonna fuck around with shit, huh? Hey, you just gonna. Anyways, back with as I was saying, I'm not gonna skip a beat here. Mister, you got some problems. Stephen or Steven or whatever allegedly began sending an interracial couple who he had never met racial slurs on Facebook in January 2021 after the pair announced their engagement. The 48-year-old had encountered the couple's engagement photos because he was friends with one of the victim's Facebook friends, according to the prosecutors. Okay, y'all, vet your damn friends. Please vet your damn friends. Your fur baby said he wants some attention. No, she wants to fuck with shit. She's had my attention all day. You don't understand. I done sat here for an hour and a half wanting to do some shit while she took a nap on me. She done had all the damn attention she wants and snacks. Her little sister is out cold. This little fucker is a hunter and don't realize this ain't the damn jungle. Anyways, when the couple told that Stephen that they were reporting him to the police, he responded, "Snitches get stitches. Oh, you a jackass." And sent a picture of brass knuckles. Jackass continued to send racist and threatening messages, including telling the couple that his crew had actually assaulted or illed others. Investigators later found over 70 knives, 22 brass knuckles, swords, bullets, black powder for blickies, stun guns, rifles, and other weapons in this dumbass's house. According to prosecutors, dumbass also had an extensive criminal history and regularly posted race-motivated hate-filled speech and white supremacist symbolism on his Facebook. I just want to point out that before my home was gentrified like fuck, I never was exposed to this dumb fuckery because I was surrounded by brown people. I never understood what people meant by saying that Massachusetts or Boston was racist, and now I'm starting to understand it since I can no longer live in my fucking hometown because it has been gentrified the fuck up. I mean, the damn dog's got a damn silk press. How the fuck? The dog got a silk press? The dog got a silk press. Bitch, if you don't. Anyways, the toxic brew of racist hate and threats of violence and use of social media to amplify violent attitudes to a corrosive danger to every law-abiding member of our community, said acting U.S. Attorney Joshua Levy in a statement. The nearly 8-year sentence imposed on the defendant should send a message that when you engage in hate crimes, there's a serious price to be paid. At least they did something right there, because that's some bullshit. I'm glad he's doing time. Now let's talk about the jackass you had in Chicago that actually got one of his own people who was trying to take care of some of our people. I don't get this shit. You eat your own. And when I say you, I'm not talking about all melanin deficient people. I'm talking about you're a special breed. You're the white version of ninjas. That's what you are, damn it. And when I say ninja, I don't mean shinobi. You know what the hell I'm saying. I just don't want to say the fucking word. But anyways, here comes a fuckery. I'm not sure. I don't know what to say with this shit. I don't know. I can't really be mad at it. It's weird as fuck, okay? That's all I can say. This shit is weird. So let's go and look at it. It's some weird shit, I'm telling you.
And then the smoke got me.
Mom, who didn't know she was pregnant, gives birth in Taco Bell's restroom. Now, before y'all start shit, don't. Because I actually had a friend I have an associate who actually went all 9 months without knowing she was pregnant. She thought maybe she had gotten something from eating some bad some bad shrimp. And she gave birth to the child, and Louisiana has fucked up doctors, okay? So it can happen. So don't look at this story and say, how did this dumbass not know? Because it is possible. Because I'm telling you right now, I went to school one day, college. I came back. This motherfucker had a whole son. I'm like, excuse me? I wish you had told me. She did not gain that much weight because I didn't see nothing. I did not see it. Anyways, a Virginia woman who didn't know she was pregnant gave birth in a local Taco Bell restaurant, according to WMAR2 News. Brianni Jackson, an in-home nurse, went to the fast food chain. Oh my God. Now this is fucked up. You were a nurse? Woo! Oh, wait, no, you found her. Okay, never mind. Good. I was about to say, how are you going to be a nurse and give birth and I know you're pregnant? Anyways, she went to the fast food chain in South Richmond, Virginia to pick up lunch for a patient on April 30th when she had the surprise delivery. My patient asked if I would run and get her something to eat. She wanted Taco Bell, Jackson said. Jackson said she experienced stomach cramps. I'm wrong. This is the nurse. I'm wrong. I thought I was feeling better, but no, this is the damn nurse right here. The nurse did not realize she was pregnant. How the fuck you a nurse and don't know? I can understand my homegirl, but she's not a nurse and she didn't take nursing classes. But your ass was a nurse and you, okay. You ain't got a checkup? Nobody checked your vitals? Shit. You didn't have no labs done in 9 months, bitch? I'm sorry, ma'am? Okay, I don't know what to say. Jackson said she experienced stomach cramps after placing her order. She went to the restroom multiple times before the pain was too unbearable for her to stand back up. I looked down, and that's when I realized I was still bleeding. Okay. Jackson recalled, while on the phone with her husband, who works at VCU Medical Center, Jackson had the baby in the Taco Bell restroom. I hope y'all were ready for this. The couple was completely shocked because neither knew Jackson was pregnant. I was like, okay, there's no way, Jackson said. I picked her up. I wrapped her in my shirt. She hadn't let out a cry or anything. I realized the umbilical cord was still wrapped around her throat. What the hell is wrong with this nurse? I unwrapped the umbilical cord, and as I unwrapped the last one, she took a deep breath. He heard her holler for the first time. Jackson was roughly 34.5 weeks pregnant when she gave birth to her daughter, Ayana. Doctors said she may have experienced a cryptic pregnancy, a rare condition in which the expectant mother do not feel or notice any sign or symptoms until late in the pregnancy, or like in this case when, oh shit, that means she had all of her cycles. Girl, I'm so sorry. I feel like you got jets. When they suddenly go into labor, WMAR 2 News reports. I'm not saying that no more. Jackson and her husband welcomed Ayana roughly a year after their 9-month-old son, Jair, was unalived in a car crash. That's a blessing. God gave you a blessing. The couple said their faith was restored when their daughter was born. She's definitely a dream come true, Jackson said. To lose one and truly gain another one is definitely the best gift that we could ever ask for. So it wasn't really fuckery. It was just strange as hell. And you know what? God bless that couple. That was a miracle. That's all I can say. But we ain't out of the woods yet. We still got some fuckery. But before I move on, I forgot to do my commercial. So let me play my commercial because I ain't got no mods. So that's all I got to say about that. Where's my commercial? I be seeing y'all post when you post in YouTube first, but I be waiting for it to come here. So just in case they delete it. But give me a second to put this commercial on.
It's just me and the fam. 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 Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
So if you could please think about, subscribing, sharing, and thank you, House of Queens, for putting my information on your page to get more people to come view. Hattie is now fucking with her sister who is still trying to sleep. Hattie, you are just a badass. You know that? She is trying to sleep and you just sitting up there biting. And seriously, she ain't trying to wake up. Is she dead? Hold on. No, she ain't dead. She's irritated. That's what she is. Anyways, so here you see Drumpf, the goddamn orange turd. Well, Mavis is awake. She had no problem. She is fully awake now. She's I don't know what to tell you. Okay, this ugly ass man here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Every time I look at him, every time.
You was an ugly motherfucker.
That's all I can say. Anyways, so this was reported yesterday. Detroit, former President Donald Trump campaign launched its Black Voter Coalition group Saturday, the clearest effort yet by Trump to target a voting bloc that has overwhelmingly supported Democrats in the past elections, but has been unusually open to Trump in public polling. Detroit is, swear to God, what's wrong with y'all? I'm telling you right now, he ain't gonna help. He's just using you. He's basically said it on television. I don't care about you. I just care about your votes. Please don't do this. Because truth be told, he was president when Floyd no, he wasn't. Was he? Yeah, he was. That dumbass was president when Floyd unalived. And look how he treated us. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know what the hell memory y'all got, but y'all need to stop it. Men in Black must have got to y'all asses because this motherfucker ain't gonna do us no favors. I'm telling you. The announcement came ahead of a community roundtable event at 180 churches, a predominantly Black worship center in Detroit. At 180 church. Okay. Among the Black Republicans present at Trump's event were former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development Ben Carson, jackass, and Representative Byron Coon Donald. Byron Porchmuck. Byron Donalds, the jackass who doesn't understand history. Republican from Florida, and John James. He got two first names. I don't trust his ass already. Republican of Michigan. Trump said at the event that Donald happens to be on the list of potential vice presidents. Yes, sir. I guess he is. Asking the crowd, would anybody like to see him? I noticed your name is very high on the list. Historic rates of Black voters now support President Trump, former, and the reason is simple. Black voters know that former convicted felon Trump, 34, is the only presidential candidate who can deliver results. No, he can't. This is all a lie. The Trump campaign said in a statement heralding the launch of its Black Americans for Trump, who actually do not exist, sitting up here keeping a Hattie calm, rubbing her tummy, and she still finds a way to fuck with someone walking away from her. Unbelievable. Anyways, the Trump campaign said, Hattie, you are you a supremacist? You don't know how to mind your business? I see it. Anyways, what the fuck? Black Americans for Trump? That's a shit effort touting unemployment rates and household income levels for. Okay, first of all, the income, give me a breath. Unemployment rates are actually very low, and employment rates are extremely high right now during the Biden thing. You know how hard it was for me to find a job during Trump? I mean, I had some shitty ass fucked up jobs. I'm telling you right now. I don't know who the hell succeeded during that time, but tell me how you did it, because I didn't. Y'all motherfuckers can kiss my ass. I was a financial person, and they still made me go to work. The new Trump coalition group marks an attempt by Trump to mirror the Black outreach efforts of President Joe Biden's campaign, which so far has invested millions of dollars into hiring, organizing, and paid media solely designed to engage in Black voting base. The Biden-Harris campaign launched its own voter coalition group, Black Voters for Biden-Harris, in Philadelphia at the end of May. The event marked a rare joint appearance by both Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Could somebody please tell me what the hell Kamala has been doing? Both of whom credited Black voters for being crucial to their 2020 victory. At the event, Biden and Harris sought to frame Trump as being a threat. If you want to win this campaign, y'all, go and find the Project 2025 manuscript. Read that shit. You will win. This shit is fucked up. I've been reading on it. I'm working on my deep dive on that shit. Go check that shit out. Let me see. The immigrants came to our state and took the jobs from the Mexicans. Damn. I don't know what to tell you. So what do you think he would have done on January 6th if Black Americans had we'd all have been gone. They would have wiped the whole race out. Forget just the people that had stormed Capitol. All of us would have been endangered species, if you ask me. They'd have had truth. This would have become a goddamn martial law country. We would have had vigilantes, them assholes all over the place. Please. Let me see. I don't think he'd be talking about pardons. This is the same guy who wanted to tear gas you as you peacefully protested George Floyd's unaliving. The same guy who still calls the Central Park Five guilty, even though they were exonerated. In a statement, Biden-Harris spokesperson Jasmine Harris said Donald Trump thinks the fact that he has many Black friends excusing a lifetime of denigrating and disrespecting Black Americans. But Black voters know better, and Trump's 11th hour attempt at Black outreach isn't fooling anyone. In a recent television ad, the Biden campaign also suggested Trump was an enemy to Black voters. It has referred to the former president as a textbook racist who disrespects and attacks Black communities every chance he gets. Let's be serious. Both of you assholes were racist. Biden supported segregation. He supported segregation. The only thing is he came around eventually, I'm hoping. He ain't got no choice at this point because we're his only choice. And Trump's still doing this shit. So it's more of who was a racist longer? Really, that's the real question. Who was a racist longer, Trump or Biden? And at this point, it looks like Trump. And I'm not. No, I really think he still is one, and I'm not dealing with it. So fuck off. But Mr. Biden, you need to fucking own up on some of these promises and help us. Because damn it, I can't take too much more of this. We're fucked either way it goes, in my opinion. In a recent television ad, the Biden, I read that. So yet Trump during the Detroit roundtable framed Biden as a threat to Black Americans, referencing his role authoring the 1994 crime bill. Yeah, he did that shit, but either way it goes, other people voted on that bullshit too, and y'all motherfuckers still work there. He walks around now talking about the Black vote. He's the king of the super predators, Trump said. He wrote the 1994 crime bill that you all talk about so much. I guess everybody here knows about that, especially if you happen to be Black. Yeah, but he's also not running around sounding like Stalin or Hitler. And he also doesn't have a fucking 2025 project. Supporters of the former president say that the current political environment is conducive to Trump making inroads with Black voters. I ain't voted for you, especially now. I don't want a convict in office. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. If you are Black and you vote for this motherfucker, you must be rich or just dumb as hell. I'm telling you right now, because this motherfucker is going to fuck it up for everybody that is not a white, straight, Caucasian male. I'm just letting you fucking know. So if that's what you want to be under his foot and all the motherfuckers under his foot that have fucked up affirmative action, pregnancy rights and women's rights and gay rights. Go ahead, vote for this motherfucker so we can go back to 1864 before we got ratified and all that shit. Let's go all the way back to 1800 then, bitches. I'm getting the fuck out of this country. Y'all do this shit. I'm telling you right now. I'm just telling you because it's gonna be something stupid. But on to some more stupid ass shit. Here we go. So we just going over the this time. We just going through a straight flash. We're going through what happened this week because it's some bullshit and I just want to catch up. It's too much to go all the way through all together. It's a lot of fuck up stuff. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Charlemagne, but he obviously been drinking something that is not in season. Charlemagne the God praises, I don't like your name, sir, praises Marjorie Taylor Greene, and we can't figure out what to think. He's a 5%er. If he's a 5%er, I swear to God. Leave it to Charlemagne to label the inherent dysfunction in the GOP as authenticity. During an interview on Comedy Central's The Daily Show that aired Wednesday, the controversial media personality said that the Democrats can learn from the Republicans to talk like real people. So are you telling us we need to talk like lunatics that believe there's lasers in the sky? If there are lasers in the sky, I'm pretty sure it's not one group. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's probably a group, but it's not one race. I can promise you that much. Let's not forget this shit. I told y'all about this. From 1970 to now, Trump is still a racist. You can kiss my ass, and he's still ugly as hell. Damn, he's ugly. Donald Trump is currently selecting his vice president for upcoming election with potentials. I'm not saying they're fucked up names. Fuck this. I don't even want to read it anymore. The bastard is a convicted felon and he's a racist. Okay, there you go. I'm not staying on that. The best moments of Juneteenth is the fact that Biden didn't know what the fuck to do. He was just standing there. Even Kamala's husband was dancing. Biden was clueless. He was fucking clueless. And maybe now he's starting to realize we ain't that bad. On Monday, June 10th, even though it wasn't not Juneteenth, do y'all think he chose June 10th because he misheard? President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris gave powerful, and it's on a Monday, so seriously, there's no excuse why you did it on the 10th. I don't know why you did it on the 10th. Gave powerful remarks at their Juneteenth concert, which took place on the White House lawn. Biden's speech was used to warn attendees how Republicans are trying to set Black Americans back. Black Americans, they're trying to, Trump is going to be the first convicted felon to be president. Girl, I'm leaving the country if that's the case. Y'all motherfuckers have no fucking you don't have nothing. You don't have you know YouTube is saying the last thing you said is you're welcome, darling. That's what it's saying. The last thing you said, House Queens. But all I'm saying is he's trying to set back anybody that don't look like him and don't got power like him. That motherfucker be hot. He be riding on people's political dicks. That's what he be doing. He loves power. And Biden, I don't know. Let's just get through the next 4 fucking years so they both can go away. That's how I feel. Fannie Willis reveals that her critics have tried to over-sexualize her and more. Of course, that's what they do to Black women, especially when they smell blood in the water. Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Wilson had the courage to hold Donald Trump accountable for his alleged attempt to overturn the 2020 presidential election. On Thursday, she discussed the price she paid for doing her job. And they still coming for her ass. So, phew. Is there anything else, or was that just 5 damn things? I think that was just 5 things. I don't know why they sit up there and they put that up there. So I believe that is the end. No, I have a video. One more video of fuckery, and then we're going to go into history and good news. So let me go ahead and do my commercial one more time, and then we're going to look at this video.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turn up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turn.
All right, so here we go. This is some fucked up shit. It's the last fucked up thing. Then we're going to go into some history, and then we're going to go into some news. Or whatever. Hattie, what the hell are you doing? Because I don't want... Oh, they're whooping each other's ass again. Don't forget to watch The Last Cat Dragon, inspired from Bruce Leroy and Show Enough.
Breaking news out of Arizona, where the Justice Department says the Phoenix Police Department has repeatedly violated the civil rights of residents. The findings come after a years-long investigation into the city of Phoenix and the city's police force. It was just released today. NBC News correspondent David Noriega is tracking this for us. So, David, what prompted the Justice Department to look closely at the Phoenix Police Department in the first place and Phoenix, the city? What exactly did they find?
Yeah, so this case was a little bit unusual in that, unlike other DOJ investigations of police departments, it wasn't prompted by any one single incident. Instead, it was prompted by numerous very high-profile misconduct scandals and allegations against the Phoenix Police Department. It did, however, come in the context of the immediate aftermath of the 2020 George Floyd police protests, after which the Phoenix Police Department was accused of unlawfully targeting protesters with prosecutions, with being heavy-handed in its policing of the protests. But again, this involved years worth of allegations against the police department involving all manner of alleged misconduct. Now, what the DOJ found is that the Phoenix Police Department engaged in discriminatory policing against Black, Hispanic, and Native American residents, that they unfairly targeted homeless residents of the city of Phoenix, that they used excessive force, unnecessarily escalated incidents. One thing that stands out to me about this set of findings, guys, that's that's very interesting and historic is that this is the first time the DOJ has found a police department to have systematically and unlawfully targeted the city's homeless population. These kinds of investigations into police departments are quite common. The DOJ has been doing them for years. There have been notorious cases against New Orleans, LAPD, Baltimore, etc. But this against Phoenix is the first time that the issue of homelessness specifically is in the spotlight.
That's certainly a unique finding, David. I imagine we've heard from the city of Phoenix and the Phoenix Police Department. What are they saying?
Nothing yet of too much substance. Both the city and the police department have said that they are going to take some time to review the findings. The city did point out that both the city and the police department gave the DOJ pretty extensive access to conduct its approximately 3-year-long investigation, hosting DOJ investigators to the city 8 times, allowing them to take ride-alongs, giving them pretty much unlimited access to body camera footage, internal documents, things like that. So they're trying to show a willingness to heed the findings and reform the police department. What's not yet determined, this is the big question moving forward, is whether there will be a consent decree in which the federal government monitors and basically oversees reforms, or whether they will allow the police department to pursue these reforms on their own. Guys.
All right, David Noriega on that for us. David, thanks so much.
Okay, that's just
Arizona.
That's, I don't know what to tell y'all. And thanks for nobody telling me that I was still on mute. I was sitting up there just talking shit, and people, I don't know. But anyways, this shit is just annoying as fuck. I'm tired of them doing this shit. Seriously, it's just fuckery. But as I was saying before, even though y'all didn't hear me, that's it for the fuckery. The next thing we gonna do is look at some history. So I can't wait to show y'all my educational thing. I just love my little videos sometimes. I just like doing them, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. It's educational time. Yay. And I got another video. Woohoo. I got I got a video and then I got something else. All right. So here we go. First, my education thing.
Yeah, so many, so many, yeah, so many just, yo, so many lies. Look in my eyes, they know I'm the truth. Knocking them down every time I step in the booth. We ain't got a lie, they know we don't vibe, we live in the proof. Young conscious, shoot my life a movie, I live in a smooth. Ain't no picking around, I'm on the move, I'm checking the dudes. Yeah, it's only us two, so you know we copping that cool. We on the roof, smoking dope, look at the view. We used to chill on the stove, now we out here breaking the news. Shit.
All right, y'all, here we go.
Or simply explained, people around the country will commemorate Juneteenth next week. But what exactly is it? Quick history lesson. Juneteenth stems from the date June 19th, 1865. President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation freed enslaved African Americans back in 1863. But that message never made it to Texas. It was suppressed by the Confederacy. But 2 years later, Union General Gordon Granger announced in Galveston that all Black people were free. That day is remembered as Juneteenth. So let's meet the woman known as the grandmother of the day with Juneteenth simply explained. These walls in Fort Worth, Texas may look like a Black History museum, but it's actually the home of Opal Lee. And Miss Opal Lee, you are 97 years old, right? Many consider you the grandmother of Juneteenth. How does that title sit with you?
Hey, I don't mind titles.
For years, Lee advocated for Juneteenth to become a federal holiday, inspired by her own family celebrations.
We go to the fairground for the Juneteenth celebration. There'll be music and food.
But one year, when Lee was 12, the annual celebration turned to terror.
My parents had just bought a house and my mom had it fixed up so nice. But people started gathering.
What kind of people?
All kinds.
It was a white mob.
The people said it was 500 of them. And my dad came home with a gun and the police were there and told my dad, if you bust a tap, we'll let this mob have you. They did despicable things.
The terror did not quench her resolve. In 2016, Lee made headlines at 89 years old, pledging to walk from Fort Worth to Washington, D.C. The journey, 2.5 miles each day to symbolize the 2.5 years Black Texans waited for the message of emancipation to reach them.
There's a little old lady in tennis shoes was walking from Fort Worth to D.C. 1,400 miles. Somebody would take notice.
And they did. In 2021, the White House calling lead President Joe Biden making Juneteenth a federal holiday.
Oh, I don't know how to express it. I was awed. I was thankful.
In May, Lee was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
I'm struck by how much history lives on your walls, but also in your stories. What do you ultimately want your legacy to be?
That there was an old lady who tried to get it over to everybody that we are one people.
And Opal Lee mentioned that when she was a little girl, her house was burned down on Juneteenth. Well, this year, Habitat for Humanity is building Lee a home on the same plot of land where her family's home was decimated. Now, let's dig into Juneteenth further with Pulitzer Prize winner Annette Gordon-Reed. She's a historian and law professor at Harvard and the author of the New York Times bestseller on Juneteenth. Annette, thank you so much for being here.
Glad to be here.
So as we touched on it, Juneteenth is a time to commemorate emancipation and freedom, but it was not always met with celebration. In fact, there was some intense fear. You specifically wrote former slaves had to be wary of open celebration.
Absolutely. The people who had enslaved them were upset about losing their property interests. They represented money to them, and so it was a loss to them. And so there were instances where people were actually whipped for celebrating, and even much worse than that.
Wow. And I mean, it's not lost on me, and I'll confess, I'm the daughter of immigrants. I'm a product of public schools. I didn't know much about Juneteenth until recently, until it really hit the national consciousness. For those wondering, how should I engage with the day, whether Black or otherwise? What do you say?
It's a community day. It's a day for celebration, somewhat akin to July 4th. It's the time for members of the family to come together. I've always wanted, and I think it's a good thing for people to take family histories to talk about their family situation. So it's a day for togetherness and to commemorate something that important that happened.
And we saw earlier that ceremony where Opal Lee got the Presidential Medal of Freedom. You said you were there.
Yes, I was.
And it's not lost on me that many people are alive who experienced some of what we talk about in the history books.
Yes, absolutely.
Even your family is from Texas.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, my ancestors were brought over from the deep South into Texas as enslaved people. We lived through Jim Crow. I integrated the schools of my hometown. So this is all very, very recent history.
And it's recent history that's also a contentious history, especially right now. What's your overall message as the country grapples with its complicated history?
Well, you have to face the truth. I mean, you can't run from things that actually happen. It tells us who we are, where we are today, and where we want to go. So I would say, don't listen to those voices who tell you that you're not supposed to listen to the past. Look at the past.
Thank you so much for helping us take a look at the past. Annette Gordon-Reed, we really appreciate it. And that's Juneteenth Simply Explained. Now,
I honestly, I've known about Juneteenth for the longest. I am on my mother's side a product of, I'm a descendant of slaves or whatever the hell they want to call us, whatever the fuck. But yeah, so I don't care who's trademarking it. They can't take the feeling away. That's all I gotta say. They always trying to fuck shit up. They fucked up the word woke, and they fuck around and find out. So what can I say? What can I say? But moving on, we got something a little historic, a little bit on the music side, a little bit celebrity. Let's move on.
And then the smoke got me.
So Apollo Theater is celebrates 90th anniversary at star-studded event honoring Usher, Babyface, and probably more. Usher's actually going to be in Boston later this year. I ain't got the money for that. So this was reported on the 12th. I missed it. The Apollo Theater, a bastion of Black music and culture and one of New York City's most storied venues, celebrates its 90th anniversary this year on Tuesday. The historic theater held its annual spring benefit, its largest annual fundraising effort this year, raising $3 million with a star-studded event featuring Usher, Babyface, Big Daddy Kane, Jordan Sparks, and more. I would have went for Big Daddy Kane. Sparks opened the night with an impressive medley of Stevie Wonder's Superstition, Aretha Franklin's Respect, and Shaka Khan's I'm Every Woman. Kim Whitley emerged as a hilarious host, joking about the producer Babyface, who was being honored, arguing that he should now be known as Grown Man Face, Sexy Face, or Kiss Your Face. Later, she'd offer her own transformative story at the Apollo, sharing with the audience that it was on that stage where she first made an appearance as a stand-up comedian on television. If you can make it at the Apollo, she said, you can make it anywhere. That's very true, because I was very used to hearing them boo and that damn clown and get grief. Speeches were given by a number of Apollo representatives, including President CEO Michelle E. Banks, Chairman of the Board Charles Phillips, Executive Producer Camilla Forbes, as well as New York Governor Kathy Hochul, whatever her name. Oh, I wish I was there. That's going to be a great show. Girl, it already happened. Usher, who just a few months ago worried a wild audience with his own career retrospective while headlining the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show, was presented with the Icon Award. In his speech, he recalled watching Showtime at the Apollo with his late grandmother. I remember thinking, man, someday I'm going to make it to that stage, and hopefully one day I'll get a standing ovation. He said, as everyone in the audience stood, I stand before you humbled by your appreciation. You know, they say if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. He continued, referencing Whitley's comments from earlier. Well, if you can make it at the Apollo, you can do anything. That's very true. Fat Joe and Kwanzaa Jones, formerly winners of the Apollo's famed amateur night, came out and led the crowd in a sing-along of Babyface's 1989 hit. That was a good year. I didn't get that many whoopings. Soon as I Get Home. They were tasked with introducing the super producer who had been... Fat Joe was singing? Okay, who had been presented the day prior with the inaugural Legacy Award at the Apollo Theater's 2024 Walk of Fame ceremony. I never imagined I would get this, Babyface said during Monday's ceremony. So the show was last Monday. I never saw myself actually, being here at the Apollo. I didn't want to perform here because I didn't want to get booed, but I didn't get booed, he laughed. I'm so glad I came here for the Apollo. Hell yeah, they'll boo you real quick. On Tuesday, his acceptance speech, the show was, the Walk of Fame was Monday, the show was Tuesday. Gotcha. To be here at the Apollo was so hard for me to find the words because if I'm honest, I just never saw myself as like being on the Apollo stage. I was always the guy behind the scenes and writing songs for everyone else. He said, I'm just in awe to be considered. How old is Babyface? Damn. He has lived a very long life. What are you doing? That dang cat. Anyways, I'm just going to thank everybody. Normally I stand up here. I'm funnier than this, he continued. Usually I am, but I'm just really so taken by this. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. The night ended with a series of singers coming out on stage to serenade Babyface with some of the most famous songs he produced. Toni Braxton's You Mean the World to Me, Eric Clapton's Change the World, Whitney Houston's I'm Your Baby Tonight, and so on. This dude literally freaking orchestrated my lullabies to bed. Standouts included Karen White doing her own Superwoman. Oh, that was a famous one for me. Johnny Gill getting everyone out of their seats for his My. And, of course, Babyface himself closing the night with Whip Appeal. Oh, I remember that one. They're called classics for a reason. Ooh, Whip Appeal. I remember that because at that time I was in Mississippi. And what would happen is we didn't have cable. So my older cousins would go out and they would like tape Video Soul with Donnie Simpson with them pretty green eyes. They would tape those and they would bring them back, and we had a VCR, so we would listen to these songs, and I would hear Whoop Appeal and all that other stuff. That's how I found out Vanilla Ice was white, and I couldn't believe it. But on to some good news. Hold on, what do you say? I wonder how many women got pregnant that night at the Apollo. Girl, who knows? We'll find out in about 9 months. We'll find out. All of a sudden, we'll have a whole bunch of people named Baby and whatever the hell his real name is. I know what it is, but I just forgot at the moment. Edmonds. I know that's his last name. But anyways, on to some good news, y'all. Some good news. There's some good news.
Emotional content.
So the CDC says black dads are actually the better dads. So this was reported yesterday. We've long known the myth about black fathers and their general lack of involvement in fitness as fathers as simply mush. Yet another way for a country fearful of black masculinity to emasculate and dehumanize brothers. I'm just going to say my dad was just a man with children. But my homeboy was a father. He took care of his kids, no problem. Didn't ask for shit. All he asked for is maybe to claim 1 or 2 for taxes. 1. There was 3 of them all together. I'm just like, damn, can he claim 1? He's already paying for everything. Takes them out when y'all want to go out, all that shit. But anyways, so this is someone saying it, because I am not a father. I'm not a man. I am a father, and I am nothing like the black fathers you've heard about. The violent ones, the absent ones, the unwilling ones, the unwilling to work ones, the Nick Cannon baby in every corner of the country ones. My dad's a bit of a mix of the second and the last one. The ones we often are when we watch TVs or movies. CDC study found that black fathers who live with their children were more likely than white or Hispanic fathers to bathe, change, or dress their children every day, more likely to eat meals with their children every day, and more likely to help their children with their homework every day. The iconic study is a decade old now and continues to be cited, and it's worth remembering as fathers across the country are celebrated. So if it's worth a man, if the man is worth anything and he's not a ninja, and ninjas come in all colors, because the one that helps with my birth, he nice hair, all that stuff, pretty boy, the hell you say. Anyways, brothers deserve their neckties and golf balls too. Barack Obama ain't the only good black dad in America. My homeboy James was. I know black men get a lot of hate and not recognized for their roles that's they play in the household. That's what I'm saying. My homeboy James was a good father. I'm so glad. I'm not glad. I'm so sad that he's gone. Where was I? The former president and I don't have a lot in common. I'm better looking, a better public speaker, and I'm far smarter. Okay, family and friends, you can stop laughing now. Get the hell down, both of y'all. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Playing around. You see there's something right there. God dang it. But being a father is not a job nor a role you play. It's something that you're supposed to do as exactly. And see, I have an issue with people claiming the title and expecting the accolades, but not doing the work. You got to build. What the hell happened? I don't even want to know. Y'all asses know you weren't supposed to be there. Anyways, where was I? Okay, so, but Obama and I and a whole lot of other black fathers used the absence of our own fathers as fuel in our commitment to be everything we could be for our children. I ain't even gonna lie. I had a counselor tell me that everything my dad did, do the opposite. That is how he was teaching me in reverse. That's a sad thing, but it's true. Yes, there is a sad caveat to those CDC numbers. It's that too many black men, far, far too many, are not custodial fathers. High divorce rates, low marriage rates, giant disparities, incarceration rates, those all play a part in having too few black men getting the opportunity to be custodial fathers. Some of that is on black men. Some of it is on systemic racism. The point is that when we're there to do the job, we do the job and we do it well. Being Ashley's dad and Wayne's dad and now dad to my lovely daughter-in-law, Erica, those are the aspects of my life for which I am most proud. Each knows they can call on me at any time for any reason and I'll be there. You got some badass kids. Yeah, I do. I'm going to take care of them. Don't worry about it. We good. They gonna take the ass to sleep. Just wait until I have a human one. Woo! You know what? I'm gonna knock you out. Go sit down. Thank you. Anyways, each knows they can call them. Anyway, it gave me great joy to be there for all of their moments of Ashley and Wayne's childhood, large ones and small ones. I remember realizing that baby Ashley, seconds old, recognized the voices of the mother and father who spoke to her during those months before she was born. I remember the indescribable joy of watching Wayne take Erica's hand in his at their wedding and quietly tell her he loved her. All of the moments in between, the orchestra performance, the parent-teacher conferences, the academic encouragement, the sickbed administrations, the "this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you discipline. I don't believe in that shit. I don't feel like they hurt as much as they be hurting us. Shit. So this hurts me more. My mom never said that shit, actually. She said she's going to whoop my ass. That's all she told me. Anyways, the college and career advice, I can say I was there for it all. And so can just about every black father I know. So a tip of the cap to you, Rodney. Salute to you, Rick. Way to go, Nijon. I'm still taking notes, Jim. Proud of and happy of you, Jute Janice, and Kill It Marcus. I don't know what that name was. It looked like Dutchiness. I'm not going to come help you babysit when you need some rest. I'm going to. Oh, you're going to. Okay, I'm so used to people saying hell no. Because they've given me the curse, the curse of I can't wait till you have children just like you. I'll be sitting up there like, God damn. But anyways, since we're still talking about fathers and Father's Day, I decided I was going to go ahead and keep up with the fathers. So moving on. Emotional content. So here we have 15 dads in the Biden-Harris administration that share thoughts on fatherhood. Let's look at it. And they're all black dads. That's so great. But it did say that in the title. I'm just saying the names and I'm showing you who they are as soon as this commercial goes away. So Randall Keith Benjamin II, Associate Administrator for Highway Policy and External Affairs at the Federal Highway Administration. And there's that beautiful family. That is gorgeous. Next one is Stephen K. Benjamin. Get the hell away. Fucking Target. Stephen K. Benjamin, Assistant to the President, Senior Advisor to the President, and Director of the Office of Public Engagement. And there is the family with the two little girls who are now adults. That's an old-ass picture. Harry Coker Jr. I'm not getting, y'all pissing me off now. National Cyber Director. And there's his family right there. Two adult daughters. These are the fathers in federal offices and stuff. You know what? This is ridiculous. And y'all gonna get popped. I swear to God. Walk over here again. I see you. Okay, so Don Graves, Deputy Secretary of Commerce. Yeah, I'm wondering about that mama. Mama is not in the picture. Terrence L. Hayes, Deputy Assistant Secretary, Office of Public and Intergovernmental Affairs, or OPIA. What the hell's going on with that picture? Man, that daughter and that father look just alike. God dang, ain't nothing about that mama in that picture. Shit. He didn't look black to me. No, his kids didn't look black to me. I'm just wondering, maybe it was like, when two mixed people get together. Maynard Holliday, Acting Assistant Secretary of Defense for Critical Technologies in the Office of Undersecretary of Defense for Research and Engineering. That's a lot, man, and that's his family. It's gorgeous. 3 adult children he has. That picture looks photoshopped. Damn. In a minute, I'm gonna start sending letters to Target. Like, maybe y'all need to pay me. Anyway, C. Kirabo Jackson, member of the Council of Economic Advisors. And there's a whole family. What the hell's going on with that son? What kind of pose is that? Yeah, that's why you fell down. Eric Morissette. As soon as I get rid of this, that's your little sister, damn it. Don't look at me. She's the one that fell down. Eric Morissette, Acting Under Secretary of Minority. I got your little ass. Get your ass out of there. Damn it. All right. Minority Business Development Agency. And there goes the beautiful family right there. I ain't missing the beach. He got a 1-year-old. So this is a recent picture. He got a 1-year-old daughter. It's a very recent picture. Is somebody choking? Oh no, you fucking with something. Okay, I thought somebody was choking. Okay, Michael S. Reagan, administrator of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. And where the mama? He got a 10-year-old son and looking right into Biden's face. Oh, Lord, I bet it smelled like coffee. You know, I'm going to pop y'all. Y'all keep pulling your asses up there. I'm going to knock you the hell out. Dr. Ramsey Smith, Special Assistant to the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force for Space Acquisition and Integration. Yeah, we can tell who took after who, but either way, beautiful family. Jeffrey Starks, Commissioner of Federal Communications Commission, so the FCC. I did not know he was in charge. So he has 2 children, an 8 and a 5-year-old, and I guess he just didn't want to show nobody his kids. That's kind of smart. He's not icy hot. He's not icy hot. Okay. David E. White Jr., Deputy Director of the Peace Corps. The baby ain't here yet. The baby will be here next month. You gonna fall. You gonna fall, and I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, this is a recent picture. Lovely couple. They about to have their first baby. If you walk on my legs and put them damn claws in, so help me, you know, you lucky I bought this bed from Walmart. I don't give a shit. Once I get my forever home bed, that's y'all asses, damn it. Alan Williams, Senior Advisor at the Department of Housing and Urban Development. I need to talk to that man. I need to move. And he has 2 children. They are 2 adult children and 1 younger daughter. That might be the younger daughter. I'm not sure. Children nowadays be looking old and children. No, he smells like, damn it. Yeah, he probably does smell like icy hot. I imagine it's probably a mixture of icy hot and coffee, or maybe tea. Jahi Wise, Senior Advisor to the Administrator of Environmental Protection Agency. Why didn't they have this for the mothers? He has 2 boys, 3 and 9 months. That is a strange looking man there. His face is like square. How you have a bald head and have a square head? This man is black? Okay. His kids aren't. Brent Woolfork, Chief of Staff of Domestic Policy Council. He's got 2 children, a daughter and a son. And I don't know what she is. But nah, you're not going to scratch my foot. Get the hell on. And that's it for those people right there. So I was a little underwhelmed and a little preoccupied with 2 badass kittens or kids, whatever the hell you want to talk about. But now we're getting into celebrity stuff. Not a whole lot of celebrity. We have more medical news tonight than I do celebrity. So it's not going to be a long night, but hopefully Tuesday will be much longer. I'll look for more stories and maybe we'll have a long-ass panel if people are up to staying up at night. But anyways, here we go. Celebrity shit.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We really don't. But it's Father's Day. I'm gonna try to be nice. We're gonna look at the lookalikes in celebrities. Already know Ice Cube and his damn all right. We're not just talking about sons, apparently, because these are 2 women. Simone, oh Lord. Simone and Adria Biles. What the hell? They really look alike. That's a mom and daughter. Oh my God. I know what everybody's thinking. They're siblings. Of course, they look alike, true, but I have siblings and none of them look like me to a T like these sisters do. Oh, they're sisters. Never mind. Oh, these are just lookalikes. Fuck, I thought that was a mom. I was about to say, what the fuck is going on? I thought this was supposed to be... See, I got tricked. I thought this was going to be, fathers, but yeah, this is still good. Niecy and her daughter. Good grief. Yeah, they look alike. They very much look alike, especially those teeth. They look like mother and daughter. Yeah, they do. This is who I was talking about. Freaking Ice Cube and O'Shea Jackson Jr. These motherfuckers. He looked like a taller version of his. Oh wow, yeah, his father. Now Erica and Puma. She named that child Puma. But yeah, they look alike. She just looked lighter than her mom. They got some beautiful eyes, don't they? Oh, for real? Oh, hell. These 2, yeah, they do look alike. But what the hell is going on with Beyonce's cheeks? Now, this shit I don't agree with. Nah. This is more this is Jay-Z right here. I'm sorry. This is Jay-Z all the way. I still see Jay-Z in the face. Tia and Tamara. See, that's stupid because they are twins. You know they need to stop. This is shit right here. They need to stop lying. Who need to stop lying? Chloe and yeah, you know what? Y'all need to stop. They do look a little alike, but you can tell. Now these two are twins as well. Stop it. Just stop it. They're twins. Of course they're gonna look alike. I want to see people that are not twins that look alike. These are twins too. You know what? Y'all fucking with me now. Are these twins? Yeah, they're twins. Stop fucking with me. I really do not like when people fuck with me. Has anybody seen? I have not seen what the youngest daughter looks like, so I have no idea. I just know she look. Oh wow, these are twins. These have to be twins. You know what? Y'all get on my nerves. These are twin brothers. That doesn't count. You need to show me people that favor each other but are not twins. Damn it. It's not a look-alike because they're identical. All right. They're twins. Damn it, they're twins. These are Steve Harvey's twins. They're possibly fraternal though, but they're twins. This is what happens when Steve Harvey has children with a black woman, not an ambiguous one. I guess the magazine publication didn't have nothing but I don't think so. Because I'm sitting up here like I thought this was going to be like father and son, but this is twins. And see, all of the twins. You ignorant bastards. You just fuck. If I get one more set of twins, I'm done. Freddie Gibbs. I didn't know he was related to Don Cheadle. I've always had fun confusing carpet and mistake two for fun. Twinemies have been the traded word on. Are these twins? Are they actually twins? I have no proof yet, but if I find out they're twins, I'm gonna be mad. Now, if these motherfuckers are twins, I'm out of here. Chris Rock and Mario. Okay, yeah, these are not twins, but yeah, they do look alike. I thought these would be related people. I did not know this shit. Yeah, these motherfuckers look alike. That's scary. So apparently she's not happy with that. Okay. The game and I don't know who the fuck that dude is, but apparently they like to tattoo their faces. I don't think they look alike. House of Queen is losing her mind over here. Oh my God. K. Michelle and Keisha Cole, they're saying they look alike. They do not look alike. Who the hell chose these? They don't look alike. I can tell the difference between. Oh my God! Somebody talking about okay, Andra Day and Rihanna. Who is on? Hell no, they don't look alike. Andra Day look like she could be cousins with her. She don't look like she could be her. No, I know who the hell you are. If I walk past you, I'd be like, that's not Rihanna. No. Somebody's wrong. Turned herself into a white woman. Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, maybe that's what's happened when you get the BBL and it goes wrong. Maybe that's what happens. John and Casey Amos. No, they don't look alike. They have similar structure, but no. It's hard to deny he looks like they have structure, but this is the son. So that's his son. He looks like, and they're saying that he looked like a light-skinned version of his father. Hey, that damn nose. I need to see the mama. I'm questioning it. Okay, what the hell is this? Somebody look like Ja Rule? Ja Rule and Jeffrey Bruce Atkins. Are they related? They look like they could be related, but okay. No wonder. This is his son. Yeah, they do. They look like wax. This is his son. His son looks much better than him. Oh, much, much better. You needed another set of DNA for that one, sir. Yeah, they do. You know, Target, y'all owe me a check. Shit. Lisa Bonet and Zoe Kravitz. Now, I know this is mother and daughter, and no. She does not look like her mother like that. No, I think she looks more like her father. As for the hair, maybe. I don't know what the hell they doing with that shit. Diana Ross and Terry Ellis Ross. Okay, this is mother and daughter. I thought it was really going to be more father and son. They don't look nothing alike. I don't know why. I didn't even know. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't even know why they would think. Anyways, Carrie and Yara Shahidi. This is mother and daughter. Yeah, I can tell there's something else there. No, Diana Ross and her daughter do not look alike. I didn't even know that Terry Ellis Ross was Diana Ross's daughter. I never knew until someone pointed it out. I never knew. So Willow Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Adrian Banfield Ross. Who the hell is Adrian Banfield Ross? Willow reveals she's polyamorous, but they all hosted. I don't know who that girl is, and Adrian is the grandma. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't. That's creepy. First of all, that's a creepy ass picture of her, right here. This is creepy as fuck. I wouldn't be able to tell they look alike, but Jada and her mama look alike. That's very much sure. They look alike. And I personally, as grandma, would be like, why are you telling us all of this shit? That is like a conversation you do not have with your grandma and your mom at the same damn time, because the shit there, and not on public television. Now, here we go into health, y'all. Why the grandma look younger than the daughter? I don't know. Maybe because she been going through some shit. I don't know. I told you that damn was a weird ass picture. But here we go. Health. So Biden administration advances plans to remove medical debt from credit report scores. So if you are worried about your credit scores, Biden is trying to get rid of the medical debt. So if you have a lot of medical debt on your credit score, it might go away. Americans would no longer have to worry about medical debts dragging down their credit scores under the federal regulation proposed Tuesday by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. If enacted, the rules would dramatically expand protections for tens of millions of Americans burdened by medical bills they can't afford. The regulation would also fulfill a pledge by Biden administration to address the scourge of healthcare debt, a uniquely American problem that touches an estimated 100 million people, forcing many to make sacrifices such as limiting food, clothing, and other essentials. Girl, yeah. But I want to report on it, so I'm going to let you know about it. No one should be denied access to economic opportunity simply because they experienced a medical emergency, Vice President Kamala Harris said Tuesday. The administration further called on states to expand efforts to restrict debt collection by hospitals and to make hospitals provide more charity care to low-income patients, a step that could prevent more Americans from ending up with medical debt. I got it. Shit, I got it. And they still coming for it. It's just another way to get our vote. Girl, if they do it, though, they can have it. You can have my vote if you actually do what you say you're going to do. You can have it. You can have my vote. Just do what you say you're going to do. And Harris urged state and local government to continue to buy up medical debt and retire it, a strategy that has become increasingly popular nationwide. Credit reporting, a threat traditionally used by medical providers and debt collectors to induce patients to pay their bills, is the most common collection tactic. Shit, I'm paying on my shit and it's still going up. Them motherfuckers dropped my damn insurance accidentally, and I owe these motherfuckers like $1,200. I ain't got that shit. A KFF Health News analysis has shown, although a single unpaid bill on a credit report may not hugely affect some people, the impact can be devastating for those with large healthcare debts. There is growing evidence, for example, that credit scores depressed by medical debt can threaten people's access to housing and fuel homelessness. People with low credit scores can also have problems getting a loan or can be forced to borrow at higher interest rates. I'm having that problem. We've heard stories of individuals who couldn't get jobs because their medical debt was impacting their credit score, and they had low credit, said Mona Shah, a senior director at the Community Catalyst, a nonprofit that pushed for expanding medical debt protection for patients. Shaw said that the proposed regulation would have a major impact on patients' financial security and health. This is a really big deal, she said. Administration officials said they plan to review public comments about their proposal through the rest of the year and hope to issue the final rule early next year. Ouch, that did you in the claws. CFPB researchers have found that the medical debt, unlike other kinds of debt, does not accurately predict a consumer's credit worthiness, calling into question how useful it is on credit report. I will kill you if you scratch me. Thank you. Give me a second here. Oh, thank you so much. Also, before I continue, I would like to put a plug. My Mavis and Hattie are now actors. They have their own segment on my channel called The Last Cat Dragon, inspired by The Last Dragon. You know, Bruce Leroy and Shona. Well, yeah, they have their own roles. And as soon as I get a chance, I'm getting more video, more episodes out for them. They will be the stars, and you will be getting to see some shorts of them just being them. I just wanted to plug that. But anyways, 3 of the largest credit agencies, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, said they would stop. That's good because I have my reports on them. Credit report government data shows, but the agency voluntary actions left out many patients with bigger medical bills on the credit reports. A recent CFB report found that 15 million people have such bills on their credit reports despite the voluntary changes. Many of these people live in low-income communities in the South, according to reports. The proposed rules would not only bar future medical bills from appearing on credit reports, they would also remove current medical debts, and according to administration officials. Officials said the banned debt would include not only medical bills, but also dental bills, a major source of American healthcare debt. Even though the debts would not appear on credit scores, patients still owe them. That means the hospital physicians and other providers could still use the collection tactics to try to get patients to pay, including using the courts. Patients who use credit cards to pay medical bills, including medical credit cards such as Care Credit, will also continue to see those debts on their credit scores, as they would not be covered by the proposed regulation. I got a health one. I can't use that bitch. I'm still trying to figure out how much money are y'all taking out of it. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me see here now. Okay, who's doing something? Somebody's doing something behind me, and I'm gonna pop you. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Consumer and patient advocates continue to call for more action. The National Consumer Law Center, Community Catalyst, and about 50 other groups last year sent letters to the CFPB and IRS urging stronger federal actions to rein in the hospital debt collection. State leaders also have taken steps to expand consumer protection in recent months. A growing number of states, led by Colorado and New York, have enacted legislation prohibiting medical debt from being included on residents' credit reports or factored into their credit scores. Other states, including California, are considering similar measures. Many groups are also urging the federal government to bar tax-exempt hospitals from selling patient debt to debt-buying companies or denying medical care to people with past due bills, practices that remain widespread across the U.S. KFF Health News found. Really, that's just fucked up. I just don't understand how we can send so much freaking money to other countries. Yes, they need it, but damn it, we need it more. It's our money. We need it. Shit. I don't want to sound selfish. I don't mind helping people, but how about we help ourselves first before we help others? I'm just saying. But anyways, moving on to the next story, y'all.
We are at war.
So what Black Americans can learn from American Idol star Mendisa's obesity-related unaliving. This was reported on the 13th. We got to work on it. I've been losing a lot of weight. Matter of fact, I saw my doctor, 2 weeks ago, and I've lost 3 pounds. I'm hoping that's good. In April, Grammy-winning singer and former American Idol contestant Mandisa was found unalived in her home by friends at just 47 years old. The star's unaliving was listed as natural in an autopsy report, which also determined that her unaliving was a result of complications of class 3 obesity. Oh, shit. What is class 3 obesity? Scientifically, obesity is determined by an individual's body mass index, which screens the amount of fat stored in the body using the ratio of an individual's height and weight. According to the National Institute of Health, class 3 obesity, formerly known as morbid obesity, I have class 3 obesity, refers to a BMI of 40 or higher. While BMI analytics are not always accurate for certain patients like children, doctors use other tests to determine if a person is experiencing severe obesity. Other criteria for a class 3 diagnosis, including being 100 pounds over the optimum body weight for a person's gender and height, and or having a BMI of 35 or more, and experiencing obesity-related health concerns like diabetes and high blood pressure. I got high cholesterol. Like the NIH, Dr. Nisha Parikh, Assistant Director of Women's Health, Heart Health at Northwell, explained how this condition can significantly increase an individual's risk of chronic disease and reduce overall health and quality of life. Obesity is definitely associated with premature unaliving, Parikh said, per People magazine. However, it's probably not the obesity itself directly causing the unaliving in most cases, but rather the different conditions that obesity is associated with, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, alterations in cholesterol, dyslipidemia, which is basically high cholesterol. I have that. Obesity also predisposes to heart attacks, strokes, heart failure, and even arrhythmias. Ooh, I don't think I need that. That's a picture of Mandisa right there, if y'all don't remember her. Throughout her career, Mandisa had been very candid about her weight loss journey, often pouring her feelings on the matter into her music while also celebrating and reflecting on the ups and downs of her journey. Beyond healthy eating and exercise is the mental and emotional health, Mandisa told Essence magazine in 2020. After losing 80 pounds, I'm a food addict and I'm just like an alcoholic. I tend to bury my troubles in something else. So even if I had lost the weight years ago, which I did, it would always come back until I learned to deal with my issues. Oh yeah, I sometimes emotionally eat. Not anymore. Now I'm on meds. Shit. I feel like I've done the gaining and losing so much that I can't afford to go back to living that way. As Mandisa noted, obesity and weight can impact not only physical health, but also mental health. In fact, the American Medical Association recognizes obesity as a disease that involves genetic, metabolic, and behavioral symptoms that require mental assistance. What can Black people learn from Mandisa's obesity-related passing? It is no secret that most times Black people in the U.S. are more susceptible to a number of health concerns, whether it's a result of genealogy, lack of access to healthcare, or discriminatory healthcare practices. Black communities face higher risk of diseases like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, maternal mortality, and more. With over 108 million American adults currently living with obesity, unfortunately, 49.9% of non-Hispanic Black men fall under that category. Similarly, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Office of Minority Health found Black women have the highest rate of obesity or being overweight compared to other groups in the United States, with 4 out of 5 Black women considered overweight or obese. Here's the funny thing about that is half of us you wouldn't be able to tell because we carry our weight very well. I can promise you that. You'd never be able to tell I was over 190. Well, I used to be over 180 at one point. You could see that you could see. Anyways, I believe that addressing the obesity epidemic in the Black community has never been more urgent. Dr. Virginia A. Kane, a physician and the incoming president of the National Medical Association, NMA, wrote to the Griot, if we don't take swift action to address and uplift the health of Black Americans, including ensuring access to critical life-saving medical treatments, we'll lose an opportunity to reverse the consequences of obesity for millions of Black Americans, and the consequences are catastrophic. Living in an obesogenic society where Black Americans' challenges with obesity are compounded by systemic struggles, it is important that those with access to medical care consult their doctors for support. See your doctor first and foremost. Women in particular, our studies have shown, tend to go to the doctor less when we are overweight or certainly even obese. Parikh stressed, explaining how women often think they need to lose weight before seeing a physician. I would counsel women to just stop that kind of thinking, because as physicians, we want to see you right now. Understanding the complex ways in which weight is discussed within Black community, advocates and experts previously shared some simple actions Black Americans can take to get ahead of their obesity care. And if you're interested, you can check the Rio on their expert tips. So that's something you need to know. And that is it for the health. Now we're going to look into some weird shit. And then if you have anything you want to talk about, I got a few minutes. If not, then I'll see you on Tuesday. But before we go, here we go with this weird shit. So California, what the fuck is wrong with y'all and animals? California bear blamed for 5 break-ins in 2 hours. California, something wrong with you. You keep having issues with freaking bears. What's up? Sheesh. So this was reported 2 days ago. Authorities in California said a single bear was responsible for 5 break-ins in a 2-hour period, and one of the homes was occupied at the time. The Sierra Madre Police Department confirmed officers responded Thursday to a northeastern neighborhood where a bear had broken into 4 homes and a garage between 12:30 p.m. and 2:15 p.m. One of the homes was occupied at the time of the break-in, but the woman locked herself in a bedroom until the animal left and was not injured, police said. Homeowner Lori DeVault said her neighbor captured video with when the Bruin broke through her screen door. It was a very polite bear, DeVault told KNBC TV. It just opened the freezer and took my packaged chicken. How the hell did the bear know the chicken was in the refrigerator? That bear was stalking you. The neighbor filmed it with it hanging from its mouth. The vault said that the bear dropped the frozen chicken nearby, which police returned to her. And I hope you threw it away. That's disgusting. Something's wrong with you. California, get a hold of your bears. Something's seriously wrong. But anyways, that's it for that. It is now time for discussion panel Sunday. If y'all want to come up, I got a few minutes. If not, once again, let me go ahead and plug my kittens new segment as soon as I can go make another video. It's called The Last Cat Dragon, inspired by the old school movie The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy and sure enough, my mouse is acting a damn fool. I'm trying to get a hold of it. Okay, there we go. Now, if I could just copy the fucking thing, because the mouse keeps trying to disappear, and I don't know why. All right, so if anybody wants to come up here and have a discussion, you're welcome to. I have a few minutes. If not, you know what to do. If I can get my mouse to stop fucking up on me. There it is. So thank you for your time and content. Girl, thank you. I don't even know if Bougie's still there, but let me see. What you got to say? I'll see you Tuesday. All right, then I guess everybody is ready to go, and my kittens are looking at me silly. One is laying on her back like she's a human. Another one's just looking at me like, what you gonna do? So let me go ahead then, and I'm going to mute myself and play my outro, and then I'm going to hop in the shower and do my hair, and I probably try and have a little snack, and I'll see y'all on Tuesday. So don't forget, 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, and 3:30 West. That's the best I can tell you. Pacific, not specific, Pacific. Where the hell did my mouse go? God dang you. My mouse has disappeared. You bitch. Where is my mouse? Damn it. Where's the mouse? I lost my mouse. My computer has been acting a damn fool. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to get off the internet, but for some reason my mouse is acting a fucking fool and has absolutely disappeared on me. Let me close that one. Maybe I can get my mouse back. There it go. Fucker, get on my damn nerves. So anyways, I'm muting. Good night. I love y'all. Let me hurry up before this computer decides I want to stay on all night. Here goes. Here go the outro.
I can't stay. It's got to go. Playing house, this ain't home with my soul on the road. I can't stay. No, I always gotta go. Playing house, this ain't a home with my soul on the road.